Thanks for inviting us in. It's 11 o'clock and we begin with breaking international news tonight. About 2.5 hours ago, Israel launched airstrikes against Iran. Israel tonight confirming its military launched a drone and missile attack on Iran's nuclear program. In an address this evening, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced the targeted military operation with the goal of rolling back what he called the Iranian threat. He says the operation will continue for as many days as it takes. Iran's state-run news agency is quoting an anonymous official saying Iran is threatening a response to this attack. The Trump administration says the United States is not involved in this action. And now to an initiative here in Indianapolis, breaking the cycle of violence one graduate at a time. That's the goal of Indy Peace Fellowship. This violence reduction program, spearheaded by the mayor, celebrated its 5th graduation tonight. Our Logan Gay tonight shows us how this program is changing lives.
It's really blood, sweat, and tears with this, but nobody not going to fight for it more than you got to fight for it for yourself.
And Trayvon Sanders says the fight was worth it. He's one of these 13 young men walking into this graduation ceremony with their heads held high.
I have 2 sons, and not only do I do it for myself, I do it for them too, because they deserve a better role model than I was before I got introduced to Indy Peace Fellowship.
Originally from Chicago, Sanders went to prison for armed robbery at the end of 2019. He says doing time taught him a lot, but not enough to change his behavior. Not until he received a mentor and got involved with the Indy Peace Fellowship program.
When you surround yourself around people that want to do better, motivate you, see you do good, those are the people you help around you, so you can help the next person out.
Chief Violence Reduction Officer for the Office of Public Health and Safety, Bernard Mickle, says this program takes the men from a deficit mindset to a growth mindset through cognitive behavior therapy, life coaching, and other support systems or opportunities to support them choosing a different path.
Knowing their backgrounds and everything they've been through, most would count them out, because of their decisions that they've made in the past.
A path they say is leading to safer communities. According to the Indy Public Safety Foundation, Indianapolis saw a 32% reduction in criminal homicides and a 19% reduction in non-fatal shootings over the first 2 years of the strategy.
We know that those who come in our program and graduate is most likely going to go right back to the community that they came from. And that's what's important to us, because they are going to be now young men who are able to be a light to those around them.
Don't give up. Like, I came a long way. I'm a living testimony.
And it's only up from here.
The program has graduated 67 people since 2023. As for what's next for Trayvon, he says he plans to stay connected to the program, helping the people coming in behind him.
Logan, thanks so much. And now to a fake Amber Alert that is now a murder investigation involving an Indiana mother. That's according to police. All of this unfolded in Delaware. That's where investigators say 31-year-old Darian Randall told police her 3-year-old daughter, Nola Dinkins, was kidnapped at gunpoint on Tuesday night. But police in Maryland now say that did not happen. In fact, they say this report was just an elaborate cover story. Court documents say that police learned what really happened, that Randall beat Nola so severely with a belt that the girl collapsed and died. Then they say Randall and her boyfriend put Nola's body in a suitcase before hiding it on a vacant property near his own. Tonight, court documents reveal Randall was in a custody dispute with Nola's father for years. Randall lived in Marion, Indiana. Nola's father lived here in Indianapolis. Tonight, Randall is charged with first-degree murder and child abuse. Her boyfriend, Cedric Britton, is now facing multiple counts, including accessory to murder. Tonight, the rape charges against a former IU football player have been dismissed. The allegations against Connor Delp date back to November 22nd. That's when 2 women say they were sexually assaulted at his apartment. He was back in court today for a hearing, and we just checked online court records tonight that say that 4 counts against him were dismissed. Delp has maintained the interactions between him and the 2 women involved were consensual.
At this point, I have no intention of ever going back in the city-county building. I don't feel physically safe doing that.
Lauren Roberts is one of the women who's accused Mayor Joe Hogstead's former chief of staff and former campaign manager Thomas Cook of sexual harassment. Now, that was her today.
Let's go. Get your arms off of me! Stop touching me! Stop touching me! You are not. Do not touch. What is wrong with you? hands off of her.
And that was Lauren Roberts on Monday night, thrown out of this city-county council meeting by sheriff's deputies on the order of Council President Bob Osley. Tonight, Roberts is reflecting on those fiery moments as she sorts through what happened Monday. Roberts was at that meeting speaking about the report from a Chicago law firm on how Hogsett's administration dealt with claims of harassment against Thomas Cook. That report found Cook violated the city's non-fraternization policy multiple times, and it also found the mayor was legally compliant in how he handled the accusations against Cook. Roberts says she was interviewed for the investigation, but says it was just surface level.
And ultimately, it's just a whitewashing of what happened that ultimately is harming us, the survivors and victims.
Council President Bob Osley issued a statement yesterday about what happened in that council meeting, saying he regretted the trauma caused to Roberts and her supporters. Roberts told us today she has an attorney and is now considering how to respond. Angela?
Scott, it's warm, it's muggy. We're still in the 70s right now. 77 in Indianapolis, 73 Bloomington and Columbus, and currently 74 degrees in Seymour. Nothing weather-wise to slow you down tomorrow morning, but throw the umbrella in. We'll be tracking scattered showers and thunderstorms becoming more numerous throughout the day tomorrow. Another warm, muggy day with highs in the low to mid 80s. We'll be dodging a few thunderstorms tomorrow into tomorrow evening, even for Game 4 downtown for the Pacers.